Welcome back to my channel, and this is going to be a bumper episode. So there's going to be two VRs in this video, and possibly a new project I've been working on. At the moment, Inju's Room is just kind of like, it's just kind of working its magic at the moment, I guess. But anyway, the two VRs. So the first VR is to James at Retro Import Gamer. So he put out a video on box art porn, like just lovely box arts and things like that. Now I've seen a few people doing it now. Who did I see? I seen Retro Bear did it. Mark Jolly Slasher. I think Dave plays retro games badly. I think he did it as well. Eddie, maybe Rollerball did it as well. But the second VR is going to be a VR to David plays retro games badly, so the kind of cover art will then lead into his VR, which was earliest gaming memories. So we'll start off with box art porn. So in dedication to James Retro Import Gamer, the first box art I wanted to show off was Horizon Chase Turbo, because it's just fantastic. Not only is the box art lovely, the game is an absolute banger of a game. This game here, me, the missus and Jay, we played this together constantly, like so many times, after dinner time we'd play this until bedtime, and we got the platinum on it, and we did it all together, and it was just such a great experience and a fantastic memory. Brilliant game, great box art as well, stunning graphics, and the soundtrack is exceptional as well, brilliant. The next game I'll show is a game that, this must have been the first game that we were ever hyped for, and I mean we, like me and my two brothers back in the day, in the magazines and everything, and this box art is just striking, it's just lovely, and it's Resident Evil 2. My case is a bit battered, I need to kind of get a better case for it, like a case replacement. But Resident Evil 2 box art I think is just a lovely design. So it's obviously Resident Evil 2 in bold red lettering, and then the kind of zombie face and black background. I just think it's a stunning piece of artwork there. So Resident Evil 2 is the next one. The next one is a gift I got from Eddie Rollerball a while ago. Unfortunately it doesn't work on my Saturn, which is a pain in the arse, because I've played it now. I played it on the PS3 digital download, and then I played it on PS4, the Requiem bundle I think it was, can't remember the name, but it's Castlevania Symphony of the Night, and this is the Japanese version. As generous as Eddie is, this is a repro, but it's still lovely, it's absolutely gorgeous, like the artwork is fantastic. But yeah, great game as well. Again, soundtrack, one of those games that's in everyone's top 10 games of all time, Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Lovely artwork, like I said, you get Dracula there, Alucard, everything, it's just fantastic, brilliant. And it's even got, it's a really cool repro as well, because it's got, the disc is all printed as well, and it's got the spine card, what is it, there's a name for it, Champion 2D Rob, you know, Spine Kitcher or something like that, I can't remember, but yeah, it's got a nice wee spine card in there as well, and a lovely printed disc, but fantastic. The next one is a game that I've put into the Game Club 52, so this is one of my 3 picks, and this game is not meant to be good at all, but it is Left Alive, the PS4. I just think it's a great cover art, like fantastic. It's Yoji Shinkawa, the guy that did the Metal Gear illustrations, fantastic box art. And hopefully the wheels land on this, because I do want to play it. I know it's not meant to be great, but what I know of it is set in the Front Mission universe, so it's got all the Wanzers in it, Wanzers and everything like that. But by all accounts, all the reviews I've seen of it is meant to be terrible, but it's one game that I do want to play for myself and make my own decision on. Hopefully the wheel will land on it one day. And then the last one, so I've actually picked 6 here, I thought I only picked 5. Oh no. Aye, so the last one is Black on the PS2. So I picked this one out because this won me a point on the Retro Gamer Quiz that Martin Hobby Lodge, he hosts now. I think it was Retrobait, sorry, he passed it on to Martin Hobby Lodge and I was on it the last time, and this won me a point. And it's great box art, it's fantastic. As soon as it popped up I knew exactly what it was, because it was just kind of like a wee bit of the kind of cover, but I knew straight away with the muzzle and the kind of smashing glass in the background. I knew straight away, and a fantastic game as well. Such a good game, it really did push the PS2 boundaries. It had some nice little tricks as well, like when you were reloading, it had really good reloading animations, but when you were reloading, the rest of the screen, like the background, would blur out, so you could have all the detail when you're done and everything. A fantastic game, brilliant game. And then moving on to Dave, Retro Games Played Badly. So his question was earliest video gaming memories, and this would be the 6th pick of the box art poem, which leads into David's, which is Flimbo's Quest. So this is one of the first games I ever remember playing. Mark touched on it as well in his video just past. But the version I played came on a little black kind of multi-cart. On the multi-cart you had Flimbo's Quest. This is the Amstrad version. I don't have an Amstrad, but I know somebody who just got an Amstrad recently, and I think I'll pass this on to him because I can't play it. But yeah, sorry, on that black cart you had Flimbo's Quest, Fiendish Freddy's, which was a fun, daft game as well. I always remember the Fiendish Freddy, the levels in it with the knife throwing, the wee girl on the wheel, you had to throw the knives, and then also the high jump. The high jump into the wee kind of bucket of water at the bottom. I remember them 2 games. And then Clax as well. Clax was on there, which is a cool kind of like puzzle game. I'm sure everyone's played Clax, where the blocks kind of like tumble down and you have to kind of put them into the right bits at the bottom. Aye. And then there was this game as well, which is another. I think it was this game. I'm sure it was this game. So this game came from Retrobait. He gave me this a while ago, so he did, and it's International Soccer. So it was just called International Soccer, I'm sure, on the cart, but this one's called Emily Hughes International Soccer. But I'm sure it's the same game. Like Retrobait's Paul's told me that is the same game, but it's not the same. I can't remember, but it's definitely, looking at the back, it looks like the same game. But back in the day when we had our Commodore with the black cart, it was the only 4 games we had at that point. We only had a black and white TV, so we could only play like limited teams. But cracking memories with that as well. And then this is a very early memory, but I didn't have it. And the thing is as well, it's not a memory I had until I played it again recently when I got my Commodore 64. And when I was playing it, it just sparked something in my head. I was like, I've played this before, and I just remembered everything about it. Like, not everything about it, I remember the graphics and the shooting, and then there was a wee kind of area where you get to pick your weapons. It's Midnight Resistance. Again, stunning box art as well. But yeah, I remember playing this at my friend's house. But I've never ever known until recently what the game was. But I always remember the kind of level, the room between levels where you get to pick your weapons. That really just sparked like nostalgia for me. Like it was weird, really weird. But it's a cool game as well. I need to go back and play some more Mega Drive, Commodore, and get this one finished because this was class. So that is my 2 VRs to James, Box Art Pong, and David, earliest gaming memories. I'm going to go through next door, so I'll do a jump cut and I'll see if this thing's ready to show. I don't know if it will be. Maybe it will be. Maybe I'll jump cut and do it later on and just put all these videos in one. Aye. Anyway, cheers. So this is project number 5 I've done on my channel, like little kind of arts and crafts kind of things, and just nonsense really, to be honest. But this was really satisfying. I was talking to Stuart, the Tutti UK, earlier on today. I told him I was going to watch some of his videos because I've recently purchased a box Mega Drive, but the box is horrendous. But I really wanted to get this because I've always been like enamored by like people fixing boxes and things like that, especially Tutti. Retro Ghetto does it as well with his SNES boxes. And I've always wanted to try my hand at it, and this Mega Drive popped up on Facebook Marketplace locally. And it's quite funny, so I just gave away a Mega Drive. I gave a Mega Drive away to Craigie Boy, a Mega Drive 2, but this is a Mega Drive 1 at a really decent price. It was only 40 quid, I think it was. And it came boxed, it came with 2 controllers, but the box is not the greatest. But I'll roll some footage of what I did with it, and aye, you can see. So this is the Mega Drive box in question. Like I was saying, I was talking to Tutti UK. He said give it a bash, it's not going to win any awards, and I completely get that. It's not fantastic condition, but the outcome that I'm looking for, like the result that I really want, is just to have it straight, because it's almost like an oval. I want it to be rigid and straight, and it's missing a flap there, which is quite disappointing as well. But I want to give this a go. Like I said, I've been really intrigued by like box repairs and things like that, so I thought I'd grab this Mega Drive and give it a go, give it a bash and try my hand at it. It's really not good condition, but yeah, I wanted to give it a I wanted to try my hand at it and give it a shot, see if I was adept at it. So we'll give it a go. And it came with everything there, so it's got the plastic inlay and everything. It's got the manual, 2 controllers, everything you need there. Bit dusty, but aye, we're going to give it a go. Hopefully, like I said, the outcome's going to be straight, it's going to be rigid, and it's going to be a little bit more presentable. But give it a bash. Obviously that bit there is absolutely horrendous. I don't even know. I mean, maybe I can get it, maybe. I don't know. It's my first time, so go easy on me. Anyway, we'll give it a bash. So that's it all iron now. Looks a lot. It still looks crap and tatty, but it looks kind of better, it looks straighter. I've just had the missus in the room as well, giving me some jip, so now I'm on ironing duty for the rest of the day. But I think the next bit is this horrible piece here needs to be glued, I think, and overlapped, and I don't know. We'll give it a go though. Give it a bash. Got my glue stick ready to go. There we go. There we go. Not too bad. Quite happy with that. Obviously, like I've said before, the box is tattered and rotten, but I managed to get the shape back, which is quite. That was really satisfying. I enjoyed that. Aye. Chuffed to that. Cheated a little bit, but chuffed. We've got that all stuck down, which is pretty cool. Obviously it's still knackered, but that was my first attempt. Quite enjoyed it. So, as you can see, this is now the box Mega Drive that we've got in question. I think it's turned out alright, considering the way it was. Obviously, it's not a great box to begin with. It's really tattered. I need to get the Sharpie pens out and colour it in. If you know, you know. Super Nintendo, you know what I'm talking about. I need to, but it's all came out. Like, even the rip up here that's kind of, it's decent. Like, I don't think it's fantastic, but the end product is exactly what I was looking for. I was wanting to make it a box again, because before it was just beveled and it was oval and yeah, it didn't look great. But now it's a proper looking box, which is really cool, and I'm really satisfied with it. Now I kind of get like the whole kind of passion behind fixing boxes and things. So that was very, very satisfying. And I was watching some of Tooty's stuff earlier on today. I watched a couple of his videos, and I think that I cheated a little bit. Like, I took shortcuts, just because this is my first time. I just wanted to give it a bash and see what it was like. So I used super glue at the end of it, just to kind of like put it all back together in the box shape. But one of the videos I was watching from Tooty was a NES box. I think he said he got from Boothie, I think. And that was a humongous undertaking, because it was water damaged and everything. Whereas this box, the cardboard itself was decent. It wasn't water damaged. It wasn't really falling apart. The cardboard was decent. It was just more of a task getting it back into shape. So I got the iron out. I took it all apart, and it was just really, it really was good fun to do that actually. Maybe I can do this at one point, but obviously I'll take a bit more time with it and a bit more effort with it. But this was just a kind of first timer, and very happy that it's rigid, straight, not like a circle. But anyway, thanks very much to Tooty for his videos, and it really helped me out, kind of push me towards doing that. So cheers mate, and thanks everyone, take care.